Alright, so what is Ithkuil? It's a conlang made by linguist John Quijada, which was developed from 2008 to 2023. It's meant to be as maximally precise and dense as possible. When most people mention the language, they say it's the hardest in the world. This isn't entirely true. It's incredibly dense and case-sensitive, has 63 cases, and a pretty alien writing system. However, each piece of the language itself is pretty simple by design. There's only 3 kinds of words in Ithkuil: formatives, adjuncts, and referentials. Since the idea of nouns and verbs is pretty absent from Ithkuil, they both fall under the category of formative. These hold most of the information, and each formative acts like a piece of context towards the whole of the sentence. Adjuncts are any information that won't fit on the formative. They act as if they are extensions of the formative they apply to and can alleviate some of the informational burden from the formative. And finally, the referential. These are essentially pronouns that mark unspecified reference in a sentence. These aren't too different from formatives either, being marked for case and effect. All of these work together to build full sentences. You may ask, what's with cases? That's way too many. Well, even those are super simple. Each one has a specific use that can directly mirror the other grammatical constructions in natural languages. Most notably, prepositions in English. Well, it's definitely not identical. We use prepositions in the same way Ithkuil uses case. To make things even easier, cases are marked with a final vowel, and all vowels follow a pattern that makes memorizing any vowel chart effortless. There are 9 vowels and 4 forms they could take. If you're trying to figure out what vowel comes next in a series, you can use the form chart to see that just below an A is an A. And when moving a column over, you can see that an A becomes an I in its second form. Every case is grouped in 9s and spans the whole chart twice. Once through normally, and second with an added glottal stop, like I-A instead of ia. I'm going on a grammar tangent. Let's bring it back to our topic. Ithkuil is at its core a philosophical language, meant to express the world how the speaker sees it. Of course, it has rules that govern how it works, but you have absolute freedom in meaning. You could use the language's complexity to build words for experiences that can't be explained in other languages. It is the complete inner workings of our mind written on paper. Ithkuil is not just hard to be hard, it's a work of art, an expression of that which shapes our mind. I think that's really cool. I'm getting to the part where I don't really know what to say after that. I guess I never really read these. I'll try to pronounce this as best I can. So, Maswar leiwu ibthrubawa wektia sur miasio wiltsua, which means I found my pen in some dirt along the way to work. Yeah. I guess we're gonna stick with the theme of not knowing how to end these parts, so Auf Wiedersehen, I guess.